Welcome back. In this last video of our introduction to the Spinning Planet E107 system, we're going to show you some more advanced features such as the Spinning Planet Contact Us module, the Spinning Planet Search Engine Optimization module, and the Spinning Planet Lightbox module. So let's go back to our website. We want to log into the admin area. Just click Admin Login. We can see two modules here, Contact Us and SP SEO. You can't see the Lightbox module because you don't need to, but I'll talk about that later on. Firstly, let's have a look at Contact Us. If we leave the admin area, we can see I've set up a basic Contact Us page here. Now, the really nice thing about the Contact Us module is you can easily edit all this information on the left-hand side over here, but it also has this form over here. And it also has image code verification. What this does is it stops lots of people or software robots sending you spam. Also, a lot of people prefer to use forms, so they can just fill out the form. Might be handy if they're in an internet cafe or using their phone. For those who do like to email, of course, they can just click on the email and email you. Now, I'll show you a more advanced version of Contact Us. It's the same module, we've just added more stuff to it, but I'll show you how it works. So let's have a look at the Spinning Planet page. So you can see on our page we've got multiple telephone numbers and our email. We've also got a couple of Google Maps in there that show our different offices. Again, we've got the same form fields on the left hand side. But what I did want to show you, and you can do this in your contact module as well, is if you wanted to add another form field such as what's your favorite apple, it's quite easy. You just come in here and you go, right, what is your favorite apple? And we're just going to make it a text field. If they have to fill it out, you can tick this box which says it's a required field, and we'll just make it the same length as these other ones, which is 100%. And we just go update form. There's a little help menu there that tells you all about that sort of stuff. So now if I just zip back to that page and refresh it, we've now got an extra field in there. What's your favorite apple? So you can add multiple fields in there if you need to, though it's best to keep it nice and clean and simple. The best part of the Contact Us module is that it records every submitted message. So this is really helpful for you measuring the success of your website. So after 12 months, you can go back in here and see everybody that submitted you a message, and you might say, right, out of those 12 people that submitted me a message last year, 5 of them became clients and spent spent a total of $12,000. So that means my website is generating me $1,000 worth of leads a month. So that's a really good thing to have. It's also good if you accidentally delete the email from them or something, because you can just go back in here and see the details. So there was a test that Ben sent. So it's a really cool module. You'll end up loving it because it just records everything. Let's go back into our admin area and we'll have a look at our next module. Oops, I'm in the Spinning Planet one. Let's go back to our demo site. You'll notice that the Spinning Planet one looks a lot more complex because we use most of our modules. Now, the Search Engine Optimization module. This will be something a bit different for you because you may not be used to it. So what is it and what's the benefit of it? Let me just leave the website first and I'll show you. So you'll notice that up here in the address area, instead of saying page1.php, it says home. If I then click on services, it says services. So it not only makes it more human readable, it also makes it more attractive to Google. Because if somebody's searching for, if we had a service under here, say called web design, and up here it said spdev.co.nz/web design, this helps Google understand that that's what the page is about, and therefore you've got more probability of showing up on Google's first page. So let me show you how you can do that. If I go back into the admin area, the first thing I'm doing is I'm just going to create a page. So I go to this one here, custom menu pages, and I'm going to create a page, and I'm going to call it widgets. And of course we just type some text in there, and we'd probably put some images in there too, but I don't really need to. And then we're also going to call the page, we want it to come up as a menu item, we're going to call it widgets. So let's create that page. There we go, it's created. Now watch this, if I leave the admin area, there's the widgets link, I can click on it and it goes to the widgets page, but up here it says page.php question mark 6. Well, that's not very helpful. It's not search engine friendly and it's not human readable. Let's just copy that page.php question mark 6 and go back into the admin area and into our SEO module, and let's create a new friendly URL called widgets, and we just paste in that original URL, which is page.php 6. And you can either rewrite it or redirect it. In most cases we want to rewrite, because that means it's just going to make it change, so it's always called widgets. If you want to get more advanced, you can even give it a page title. So this is what would show up at the top of the web browser or in Google as the title. You can also put some keywords in there that you think people might search for. So the name of the website is demo spdev, so a phrase might be spdev widgets, and then maybe demo widgets, Palmerston North widgets. That's if I was spelling it properly. And you can see how that goes, and you can have up to sort of 20 of those, and then you can even add a page description. This is also what shows up on Google when people are searching for it. So you can say demo company supplies the best widgets in Palmerston North. My typing isn't very good, is it? And then click save. So what you'll notice now is if I leave my admin area and I click on widgets, it now changes it up the top. So it says /widgets, and it's still the right page. So it's human readable and friendly, and it's also search engine friendly. That's a very powerful tool for helping you get found by Google. Now I'm going to show you the hidden module, which is called the SP Lightbox, and how that works. So let's go back to our home page. All I want to do is I want to add an image on here, but when people click on the image, I want the background to darken and to show a larger version of the image. So this is how you do it. We'll just click edit there. I'll do what I did before too, and right align the image so the text just wraps around it. So I want to insert edit an image. I click on browse, upload, then I select the files I want. So I prepared two files earlier. I'll just show you them. I created a small version of this one that I want to show on the page, but then I made a larger one as well, which is, you know, about 800 by 600 pixels wide. This one's only about 200 pixels wide. So I want to show that one on the page and this one when they click it. So I'm going to select both of those, click open, and then upload, and it's just showing us that it's uploaded those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the Lake Small for the web page, and of course I'll put in a description, because again that helps with the search engines, and I want it to float to the right, and I want some horizontal space on it of about 10 pixels and no border, and click insert. Oops, I must have had that text selected. I'll just undo that and try that again. There we go. Right, so what I want to do now is create a link off this image. So you click insert edit link. But the file we link to is actually that larger image instead of like a URL. So let's click browse, and we're looking for Lake Large. There it is there. And then you've just got to do one more thing. This is really important. Go across to the Advanced tab, and where it says Relationship Page to Target, change that to Lightbox. Then click Insert, and let's update that page and go and have a look. Oops, it's going down there a bit. The theme's a little bit broken. That's not too bad though. But now if we click on this image, it automatically scales to the size of our page and allows us to have a closer look at that image, and we can just close it like that. So that's how you can edit the modules that we've already installed for you, and also do some advanced image effects using Lightbox. If you want to know any more about E107 and our other modules and features, just do a search of our YouTube page for E107 tutorials.